enough rambling about books and custom figures. Let's talk about Machine Robot Rescue Commander Robo. It's not the same if you don't add the Robo at the end. So this guy is made up of 3 pieces here. We've got the main core piece, the red wings. We've got the yellow, what looks like ears if you're not really paying attention to where they located the G, but on the other side you can see it's clearly the yellow gears. And the blue sirens. This just gives me a vibe of some 80s kids show where, you know, kind of like Guts, where, no, what the heck was it? The, I don't know, Legends of the Hidden Temple. That's it. That's kind of what it reminds me of. I am really rambling today. Anyway, so yeah, you got these 3 core pieces here, and pretty much you don't get much else going on with these. Blue sirens rolls pretty well. Yellow gears has small wheels on here. Rolls surprisingly well, but it's designed to look like treads. And again, small tiny wheels under here for your jet. Now every single one of these guys opens up, and obviously they're designed to go with their particular counterpart toy. So your blue sirens, you just kind of split this and you rotate the head of Police Robo here, and all you do is slide them on in there because it's really easy. And you close it up, and there we go. Now he's using that. Or we take the super complicated drill Robo and we turn his head like this, and look, he's in there. Are you impressed yet? I bet you're never gonna guess how this guy works. You rotate his head, and you flip these up. You take your front piece here, open it on up, you drop him in, and you close it, and he's done. You guys didn't guess that one, right? So this guy also has a little bit of extra functionality. You can see we got some ports on the bottom here, these generic ports, and the things the instruction tells you to do, and you can kind of do whatever you want, is you could take these like missiles that came with the Hyper Jet Robo and plug them in here to kind of give the big jet thing some kind of missile array, like so. And that's certainly one option, to put them all on there, and you know, kind of looks cool with a bunch of missiles on there. But one of the weird things the instructions actually tells you to do, and I don't quite understand it, and we're not going to put them all on, but it tells you to take the female medic people and kind of attach them by their head. And I don't know, maybe this was in the show, I still haven't really seen it, but even when you have them all there, he's so front heavy that it really doesn't matter, and they don't pop out as easy. But there is one final thing you can do with this, and that is to take all 3 parts here, and you can kind of combine them. On the top here, there's these little, get these guns out, these little things that squeeze in. You can see that controls the little piece in here. So you kind of squeeze them, and you just slide this on in, like so, over the wing, and it'll lock in once you squeeze it in. In fact, I don't even think you need to squeeze it to get it in. You just kind of slide it in. You need to squeeze it to pull it out. And there you go. Now you got their combined form, and you could be using this guy to provide transport for your other guys, you know, whatever you want to do. So, very simplistic, really not much going on here. So now we can actually take these guys, and of course, Machine Robo always is about making other robots. So what you're gonna do is take these guys, stand them up. That's step 1. Step 2 is gonna be to take these and fold them up. We've exposed some fists. We're gonna flip this piece on around like so, and then we're just going to plug these guys on in. And you can see there's kind of a shape here that corresponds with just a part, so it offsets this a little. And there we go, we got him done. We just kind of flip his headpiece on down, and he's done. And your articulation is super limited. There's nothing in the legs. You get this out of your arms, and that's it. Pretty impressive, right? So yeah, that's the Machine Robo Commander. He's pretty expensive. I don't necessarily think I would justify the eBay price I've seen. I got this guy on SareToys.com for a much cheaper price. The guy on eBay just kind of, every time I bid on it, he would cancel it and up the bid, and I finally, or up the minimum price on it, and I just kind of got tired, so I stopped bidding on it. But yeah, SareToys had him for a better price, but even then it seems like a little bit of a stretch. But we're not quite done, because of course we can still combine him with this. And this is the Hyper Stealth Robo. And so, again, we take off all our parts. I previously pulled off the guns, and we gotta take this little shield off. This piece here, we had nothing basically we could do with it up until we got this guy. But we'll get to that in a second. So you keep this like this pretty much, and you rotate these on in so they're together like this in the back, and then you rotate these pieces out. And what you're actually doing with this is making a little thing here that oh, maybe I can't remember which way. Yeah, like this. So you want it like this, and then we're basically making a thing that is going to slip right on the front to give him a new chest piece. We can then flip his head thing down again because that doesn't change. You take your two wing pieces here, and you can see we got the pegs on the side. So you just kind of plug them in. Like so. And then we come back to the front here. We'll pull out the little handle of his shield and plug it into his hand, and you'll realize right away there's one big feature missing. There's no sword or anything to go with the shield, so it's kind of a weird accessory in my opinion. He doesn't have anything offensive to use. And finally we have these two guns here, and what we do with these is to just kind of take them and fit them on his little antennas here, like so. And you got him in his super mode. And he's pretty cool looking in his super mode. I actually think he's pretty nice. Just that, where's whatever should go in this hand to balance out the big shield that we've added. So yeah, there's really nothing more to say about this guy. Just a pretty quick review there, and a little bit of rambling. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I'll see you next week.